In 2001, this girl was an abandoned baby in China. 20 years later, she defeated a Chinese swimmer and won an Olympic gold medal for Canada, making her Canadian adoptive parents extremely proud. She is none other than Maggie Mac Neil, the gold medalist in the women's 100-meter butterfly at the Tokyo Olympics.
I think that's just like my trademark now. I mean, I've always had that back-end speed, so I think just learning to get out faster can help me a lot in that.
She was born in 2000, and shortly after her birth, her biological parents abandoned her. She was eventually sent to a welfare home. In 2001, a Canadian couple came to China to adopt her. The husband, Ed Mac Neil, was a drama teacher, and his wife, Susan, was a family doctor. They had no biological children, and after discussing it, they decided to adopt a child from China. After returning to Canada, Ed Mac Neil gave his daughter the English name Maggie Mac Neil. Her adoptive parents adored her. In their eyes, Maggie was especially smart and adorable. Not wanting her to feel lonely, they went back to China 3 years later and adopted another Chinese girl. From then on, Maggie grew up with a sister who shared the same skin tone. When Maggie was 5, she developed asthma. As a family doctor, Susan decided to let her learn swimming to strengthen her heart and lungs. From then on, Maggie began swimming lessons. The moment she got into the water, this usually quiet girl became unusually excited. It was as if she was born to swim. She spent every free moment in the backyard pool. Her mother, noticing her talent, discussed with her husband and decided to hire a professional swimming coach to train her. Under the coach's guidance, Maggie greatly improved in both technique and speed. In 2008, 8-year-old Maggie took part in a children's swimming competition organized by a local aquatic club. It was her first time competing, and she won the championship. Despite her talent, her adoptive parents never forced her into intense training. Instead, they allowed her to choose her own path freely. During that time, Maggie had no intention of making swimming her lifelong career. She also learned piano, played volleyball, and enjoyed a variety of activities, making many friends. To support their daughter, her adoptive parents spent a lot of money and time providing her with the best conditions. They took turns accompanying her to training. In a later interview, her adoptive mother said, "Usually, the way we split things is that my husband would take her to practice, stopping for coffee beforehand, while I took care of her meals and made sure her life was well organized." With their support, Maggie's skills improved rapidly. In the summer of 2018, Maggie was not only selected for the Canadian national swimming team but was also admitted to the University of Michigan in the United States. At the 2020 Tokyo Olympics, in the women's 100-meter butterfly final, Maggie narrowly defeated China's top swimmer Zhang Yufei by 0.05 seconds, winning Canada's first gold medal of the Games. At the post-race press conference, Maggie openly shared that she was of Chinese descent and had been adopted from China, but she had no plans to look for her biological parents, saying that her real parents would always be the ones who raised her. Even after achieving so much, Maggie remained humble and down-to-earth, balancing training with pursuing her master's degree. In 2024, after the Paris Olympics, Maggie announced her retirement, stepping into a new chapter of her life.